Hello, Leo. Welcome to Higher Source Tarot for your Is It in the Cards? Love Tarot, an oracle card reading. This is a reading for all Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. We're going to get it started here with the Love Oracle. You have Love Call. I love this. Now, at some point this card is going to be obsolete due to the picture of that phone, but it's still working today. Expressing love, messages of love, thinking of you, informing you. So this may be somebody who does communicate a lot through texts, and they're just always thinking about you, and it's just easy for them to send you maybe a meme or some other funny little video, or just to say they love you. It's going to be somebody who's very demonstrative, very loving. You're not going to wonder what they're thinking. This is somebody who will make sure that you know. They will show you, not just tell you too. All right, let's take a couple of archetypes. The first one represents you. You're represented by the poet. Light attribute expresses soul insights and symbolic language. So you may have a bit of a way with words, and I feel like they're going to notice that about you. In general, though, if you do tend to write poetry or you're a writer of some sort, that's showing through in the archetype. But I do feel like there's something about the way you weave words that they're going to notice. If you have an expansive vocabulary, I feel like they're going to notice that immediately. They're going to find you to be very intelligent right off the bat. They'll notice your charm, your creativity. You have a way about you that is undeniable. Now, the shadow attribute turns a lyric gift to negative or destructive effect. So we have to be a little careful with that. If you tend to be a bit quick-witted, and when somebody goes at you, it's very easy for you to cut them down. That's just an awareness. I mean, you got to do you with how you handle people, because I understand that when, somebody comes at you, sometimes if you don't do anything, they'll keep doing it, but it doesn't mean they're doing it. It's just in general. Well, their energy is represented by the mystic today. The light attribute revels in intimate union with the divine. So this is somebody who is definitely able to follow their intuition. They might not necessarily identify as a mystic. They might say they follow their gut, or they follow a hunch. And they say, I just know when it's the right time to do something. I don't know how I know, but I just know to have perfect timing, and it always seems to work. So they really are a mystic, whether they realize it or not. Now, the shadow attribute is delusional rapport with the divine. So again, this is too much of a good thing. I don't expect that this person will be, deciding everything through, divination or other means. I feel like they'll be able to apply logic and reasoning with the divine. All right. 3 cards to represent your energy, 3 cards for the person you're attracting, 3 cards on the advice, your energy. The 9 of Cups, the Star, and the Hierophant, solid. Their energy, the 9 of Wands, the 5 of Pentacles, and the 10 of Cups. The advice, the Queen of Swords, the Queen of Cups, and the Emperor. Well, I feel like it's very straightforward. I told you what you see is what you get with this one. You've got a lot of, you've got 3 major arcana, still pretty good. You have Aries, Taurus, and Aquarius. I love this, though, because the queens are the masters of the suits, but there's nothing higher than an emperor. And while he can come across as a bit stern, he's also the father of the tarot. He's a great protector and the great architect of the universe. This is what they're telling you. Don't settle. Don't go back into some old pattern. Don't pick some schlump that you've been with before and you don't want them back. You have the 9 of Cups. They have the 10. So I feel like there's a connection there, too, between your energies. It's like you've almost arrived, and then they have the energy of you've arrived. So I feel like it's somewhat of a homecoming. That the 2 of you together, if it is reconciliation, I'd say yes, it is in the cards. But it is about being honest with your feelings. It's about, really being honest in communication, but opening your hearts up. Being open to the experience of love is going to be so important here. So I would say traditions matter here. With the energy of the Hierophant, though, it's unity, and it's also a wedding. He's a wedding officiant. He's a priest. And so with the Hierophant, you know that you have energy inside of you. You have a secret force called forth. And so if you're single, I've been seeing this a lot lately. People have been posting pictures of their new love and saying they prayed for this person. And they keep specifically saying that's what they did. And they asked their higher power. You have a whole spiritual team out there trying to guide and direct you. And you know what? They can see all 8 billion people on this planet. They know where the good ones are. You don't even really have to do that much, but ask and rely on that energy. Know that you're in concert and union. Because what this tells me, especially with the Star and the Nine of Cups, it's wish fulfillment. This is when dreams come true. Now, you might notice it slowly, where you start to have other areas of your life that shift. And then you may have people who start showing up and they're interested in you. They're not hiding it. They're coming on straightforward. They're bold. And especially if you're in my age group, a Gen Xer like me, I'll tell you what on that. Man, you get over 50 and you get a guy that's over 50, whew, he comes right out of the gate with the bold truth of what he thinks. It's like, I mean, the nice thing is it's oftentimes very flattering and you know where you stand. But I feel like there's a boldness here. Now, with this energy of the Star, though, your unwavering faith is going to pay off. This is like you need to be clear about who you want if you're single, because it's available to you. They're available to you, but you've got to get very clear about it. And I feel like the person that you're attracting is going to look at you like the gift, like this is what they dreamed of. This is who they wanted to bring into their life. They are going to be amazed and delighted by you. Now, with that Nine of Cups, I feel like they're really going to take great care of you. They're going to go out of their way to surprise you, to be reliable. What the things that are important to you, they'll suit up, show up, and bring it every time. This is somebody, if they disappoint you, they will be genuinely remorseful. Okay, you mean the world to them. And whether you know it or not, if you're with them right now, they may have been going through some kind of a period here that's been a bit difficult with the Nine of Wands, Five of Pentacles. Now, for some, this is somebody who put a lot into an area that did not work out and they've had to cut it loose. If it was a relationship, they may have really had a very codependent, toxic relationship, or they carried the person financially until they said, I cannot keep doing this. I can no longer do this because there's zero satisfaction, where they really truly became a caretaker. And so with that energy, that 10 of Cups says they push through to the other side. That's the homecoming. That's the happy family card. So if it is a blended family you're asking about, I feel like you're attracting somebody beautiful here. They've known pain and heartache, but I feel like they've walked through it. Okay, this is not somebody who's still grappling with this. This is someone who's moved through it. And with that 10 of Cups, that rainbow after the storm, they're saying finally. And love is finally coming into their life and it's finally moving them forward. And so with this energy, I do feel like you are going to be a sight for sore eyes, but I also feel like they're going to be ready. And so this is somebody that can leave the past behind. They've learned what they've needed to, and they're ready to move forward. They're ready to be light and be easy. And so with the advice here, the Queen of Swords, she's also the widow of the tarot. So if somebody is a widow or a widower is showing up here, she knows pain. She knows where she's been, but she's not going to repeat it. And so this is a time where their advice is to let go of old patterns, old fears. Allow yourself to open up to love. The Queen of Cups loves big and boldly. She loves in an unconditional way. But the Emperor just brings in just a touch of protection. And so I feel like you have the perfect balance here of allowing yourself to let go and be loved, but also to having some ability to keep your wits about you. So you're not so far in love that you're just, mush and no thought whatsoever. And so I do feel like you have a partner here who will stay by your side, who will work through things with you no matter what comes your way. But you do have real love here, and you have open communication. Open, direct communication is the advice. So, good things are coming for you. I love you, Leo. Yes, it's in the cards, and I'll be back again soon.